How's it going, guys? This is Flamers and welcome to the first of my exotic weapon reviews. Emphasis on the review there. I'm not going into detail on how to get these weapons. There's plenty of videos out there that already do that, so let's get this started. Today I'm reviewing Bad JuJu. It's an exotic pulse rifle which you can get from the Tolan Legacy Exotic Bounty. Now, I've already had this weapon a few days and I wanted to review it earlier, but I've been busy, and I wanted for you guys to unlock all the main attributes apart from the advanced damage upgrades to give you sort of a better insight into it. So let's quickly list the good things about this weapon and go from there. It can be fired in full auto, much like the Stranger's rifle, which is extremely useful if you have that perfect shot ready to go. Remember though, it's still burst shooting, but you don't need to keep pressing R2 to fire. With that said, it has a reasonable rate of fire, I guess. The reload is very quick, and grouped with abilities such as force barrier upgrade, they both work really well together. And finally, the later upgrade, it automatically reloads your weapon whenever you get a kill, but as well as that, it increases your damage for a limited time, which on paper is just awesome, but in actual fact the weapon sometimes doesn't reload fully, missing one or two bullets from a full clip, and the damage boost isn't that noticeable. And as well as that, it doesn't give any sort of indication as to how long the damage boost lasts. There's no sort of buff in any corner or anything like that, or any glow or anything, so it's quite hard to tell. Now let's talk about the bad, and as far as exotic weapon goes, they really kill this weapon's potential. Firstly, as you may have noticed, it only has 15 rounds per clip, which for a pulse rifle is the lowest I've seen. It means you can spend a lot of time just reloading your weapon, but also there's not a lot of room for error when it comes to aiming and getting those kills if you want that automatic reload and the damage boost. Secondly, the recoil is pretty harsh. You can upgrade that, but it means you're taking away again from the other core stats, which could also need improving. The impact on Bad JuJu is relatively low compared to every other pulse rifle. There's still a lot of confusion between attack power and impact and how they work together, but technically impact is said to affect the amount of damage you do to high level enemies. The impact is on level with auto rifles really, but without the benefit of that extended clip size and the fully automatic firing mode, so it can be relatively uncomfortable to look at, well, for me even. Whether it makes a huge difference, I'm not sure, but I guess there'll be a few theory crafters out there testing these stats. Lastly, the appearance. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but in all sense, it's really bulky and it obstructs a lot of your view. And as a bonus, whenever you strafe right, you get this green mist which conveniently obstructs your crosshair. So, as well as that, the iron sights are pretty basic and they don't really help target acquisition, and unfortunately you can't change it. So what is it good for? This is clearly a PvE weapon. It's great for clearing those trash enemies in strikes and raids, with the possibility of never having to reload and endless bonus to damage. But if you want to use it for PvP, you're looking for a more difficult time. If you're not one for getting many headshots, using this with no later upgrades will be painful. However, if you do manage to get a kill, you can keep the gun firing with additional damage, even though I haven't noticed much different. As a suggestion, for PvE I would use smooth ballistics and send it for that added range. And for PvP, try using smart drift control and perfect balance, ensuring that recoil is managed and you're not wasting valuable bullets. So that's Bad JuJu in a couple of minutes, guys. Thanks for taking the time to watch it, and I hope I gave you some insight into this weapon and whether it's the right one for you. I'll be looking for another to review soon, hopefully Red Death, as pulse rifles are my thing really. So for now, guys, take it easy and take care.